Hello, this is Joy and I will present my audio portfolio. In this video, I will talk about the various concepts that we have focused on this semester. So, to start off, vowel shape and tone production. Now, who would have known that closing the corners of your mouth would make such a difference? When singing our repertoire songs, though it also worked with our pop songs, we learned that making our mouths taller rather than wider made the sound that we produce so much more many-forward. This is like physics or something like that, because just like with anything else, when there is a smaller and more focused sort of gateway to something, the result is a more accurate projection, which is exactly what was happening with our singing. All the air that we were releasing when making a sound compressed together to fit through a smaller door, and that made the tone sharper and easier to control. Now the vowels, especially a, I, and e, weren't as hard to sing in complicated pitches, which helped a lot. A song where this concept helped me is Celebrate and Sing. Let me show you.
Oh, to make the most jubilant song, full of music, full of concordant harmony, full of concordant harmony.
Thank you. Let's move on, shall we? Next concept, diphthongs. I love that word. So funny. Anyways, the dictionary says it is a sound formed by the combination of two vowels in a single syllable, in which the sound begins as one vowel and moves towards another, as in coin, loud, and side. So, while speaking, diphthong, whatever, doesn't really mean anything, but when singing, that's a different story. When singing in a group, like a choir, there's a problem if the singers don't decide on how they will sing their diphthongs, because it can get messy. No one switches the vowels together, and rather than a group, it sounds like a battle. And we said we were gonna get rid of the cars, the bars, and the wars. See what I did there? So in songs in English, we learned that the long part of the diphthong stays in the first vowel, like when we sang the word home in The Journey. Home. But there was a plot twist. I don't think it's necessarily a plot, but a twist in one of our songs. And that one is Giovanni Lieti. Italians like to showcase the second vowel, and so we did. And it was very good. I mean, look at this. Giovanni Lieti. No. I'll sing for you the correct version.
Giovanni Lieti, fiori spargete, davanti il nobile nostro Signor.
Yes. Breathing and support. Now, this one was a hard one for me. Not to comprehend, but to actually perform. See, I'm convinced that I was born with only one lung, and normally, the more lungs you have, the more air you can contain. Really, unlucky me. However, practice makes perfect, so nothing is impossible. And by nothing, I mean some things, which includes this, so not to worry. It is the air you release that makes the noise you make. And so without air, you can't sing. And that's not good. We want singing. Also, making the noise is only the first step, really. Maintaining it was the next step. For a beautiful finale or for a gap-filling background sound, we need to keep the air flowing. And since unfortunately biology says we can't breathe and exhale at the same time, ridiculous, we have to make do with the air we inhale at the beginning. But gotta make sure you got enough air, because when you come short of it, then the note dies a slow, squeaky test. And it sounds terrible. Sounds flat, and it doesn't blend in with the rest of the pitches. No, we don't want that. Nobody does. Oh, and there's also a trick of breathing in the shape of the vowel that you're going to sing first. It prevents scooping, which sometimes sounds funny. And this may come as a surprise, but the song I chose is The Journey. Yep. It was singing after singing after singing, and no breaks in between all of it. Here, let me show you.
'Tis a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be free, 'tis a gift to come down where you ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right to be in the valley of love and delight. Did it.
It's phrasing. Now this is something I can really relate to. Before I properly learned English, whenever I heard a song in English, I categorized it as nice sounding gibberish. Yep, didn't even try to read the lyrics online or anything. And sadly, bad habits die hard. See, I am really grateful to those singers that I can understand, like Rihanna and Shakira, obviously. But really, when I can understand a song without bothering to search up the words, it really makes me feel intelligent. And I want everyone to feel the way I do. So pronouncing and connecting words properly to show the sentences really helps. Not only, oh, I heard this word, oh, I heard that word, but more like, oh, I understood the deeper meaning of this heavenly peace. My life is safe. Yeah. That is what the public wants to understand. When phrasing, we connect words together, accentuate some to show their importance, and convey reason into each word that was added to a song. Go Forth with a Song was great for showing this. May your life be filled with love. May your heart be filled with harmony. May your days be filled with joy. Go forth with a song. May your stars forever shine. May the wind be always at your back. May your skies be clear and bright. Go forth with a song. Ooh, that sounded better than I thought it would. Then we have diction and pitched consonants. Did that make sense? So from what I know, diction is the choice of words, and I'm not really sure how to express that in singing when the words are already there. But I understand the latter. Sorry. Sometimes singing a note in a specific vowel is hard, very hard, and pitched consonants help a lot for that. You can use the consonant as a push to get the air out for the heart note, and we get a nice sound. Also, pitched consonants help accentuate important words, and even though sounding pretty is important, so is giving the message to the audience. The P in penny was my savior because that penny is pretty high up and the E is a hard vowel. See? Let me show you.
Penny Lane, there is a barber showing photographs of every age is at the pleasure to know.
But it worked out because it was pitched. Let's talk about expression and stylistic elements. All songs belong to a genre or a group of genres, and all of these groups have different styles. Maybe in one song the dynamics go from the softest pianissimo to the loudest fortissimo, and in another the song ends with the strongest finale. All of these are stylistic elements. They help the song sound better. For example, it wouldn't make any sense to sing a song about being excited and whisper all the way through. Then there is the expression part of this. If the song talks about being mad at someone, are we really going to be smiling big and jumping around? I don't think so. We have talked about the quality of the singing and the message of the song, and about how both of these are very important. And this concept sort of works with both and enhances them. A song where these concepts were key for its performance was Start Me Up Living on a Prayer. I mean, it was our song. We had personal microwaves. I'll sing.
Take my hand and we'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer, living on a prayer. Start me up.
Alright, I admit I wasn't jumping around, but I did my best to make up for that with my feelings for this piece. Yes? Lastly, there is posture. So this is again something that is really just factual. Better posture allows better control and easier escape of air through the body, all of which ultimately help create a better sound. If the body is stiff, then the noise will come out strained, and that never sounds good. You gotta loosen up, bruh. First, stand with your feet shoulder width apart. This helps maintain your weight balanced. Second, unlock your knees. It helps the idea of being loose. Third, straighten up that back. I bet your mom tells you this all the time. Listen to her. Air flows better when the path is straight. Fourth, get your head erect and facing forward. We want to hear the sound you make. It sounds muffled if not. Fifth, lift up that rib cage. This gives you more space for air in your lungs, and that helps in maintaining your notes or singing them. Sixth, shoulders relaxed. Why this? Because you look ridiculous if they are stiff. And for the sound, obviously. And last one, 7. Hands at your side, please. Not in a fist, you don't want to intimidate people. And also, if they are stiff, it is most likely that the rest of your body is too, and that won't do. If you do this, then I guarantee that singing will become easier. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was very hard. Thank you. Bye!